In the quiet of the night, you hop so near. Soft paws touch my soul, no need to fear. Cuddles in the corner, whispers in the air. Even when you're gone, your love's still there. Unconditional bond, forever we ride. Your heart beats my rhythm deep inside. Through the silence, through the dark, we'll stay. A rabbit's love never fades away. Eyes like moons, they pull me in. Your gentle thumb lets the trust begin. Floppy ears catching every word I say. In your world of hay, I'll always stay. Unconditional bond, forever we ride. Your heart beats my rhythm deep inside. Through the silence, through the dark, we'll stay. A rabbit's love never fades away. Jumping over shadows we never break. In this life together we'll give, not take. You're the calm in my storm, my soft escape. Your love's my armor, my heart you shape. When the sun sets low and the room turns dim, your warmth lingers like a secret hymn. Napped in my arms, dreams take their flight. Forever together, we'll face the night. Unconditional bond, forever we ride. Your heart beats my rhythm deep inside. Through the silence, through the dark, we'll stay. A rabbit's love never fades away. Jumping over shadows we never break. In this life together we'll give, not take. You're the calm in my storm, my soft escape. Your love's my armor, my heart you shape.
Shake it up, feel the vibe grow strong. Bottles in the line where the flavors belong. Dripping and dipping, I'm pouring with flair, creating liquid gold like an alchemist's lair. A splash of this, a drop of that, twist wide colors and taste like a rainbow inside. No powders, no spice, just liquidly cool. The art comes alive, yeah, we breaking the rules. For the love of mixing bottles come alive. Crafting these flavors, making dreams survive. From minty to citrus, sweet, what a ride. It's liquid perfection, bottled with pride. It's not a science, it's more like a flow. Feel the rhythm in the bottles, watch them glow. Lavender crash meets mango sublime. Every blend a story, every pour divine. Hold steady when the swirl comes through. Precision so clean, turning old to new. The dance of liquids in the bottle's heart. This ain't just a mix, it's a work of art. For the love of mixing bottles come alive. Crafting these flavors, making dreams survive. From minty to citrus, sweet, what a ride. It's liquid perfection, bottled with pride. For the love of mixing bottles come alive, crafting these flavors, making dreams survive. From minty to citrus, sweet, what a ride. It's liquid perfection, bottled with pride. For the love of mixing bottles come alive, crafting these flavors, making dreams survive. From minty to citrus, sweet, what a ride. It's liquid perfection, bottled with pride.
Hello, everybody. How you doing? So yeah, it's Tuesday. If you can tell, I'm making a type of cake today myself. If anyone's looked on ELR, they already saw it anyway. But yeah, that's what I'm making for today because I just was thinking it's kind of the season. Makes sense to me.
I made something to tease Mr. Beaver now that this is back.
Heck was that? Okay, that was different. Hey Scott, we got in chat here. So Dalton was in here quite a few times. Then Brian, more Dalton, Lady Liberty, Hungry, Hippo. The hippos, he had to step out. Get something. Stephen. Hey, Stephen L.
He
You
went
doing,
to make a
Stephen?
coffee.
And Scott. Good to see you. No, I even got something freshly wicked I haven't used in a while that I didn't realize I had freshly wicked. This was perfect for this. Yeah. I have a flavor called Effie Candy, not an ELR at all. Um, yeah, that's because Flavor Express is also, there's several different names for Flavor Express now. I forget which one it'd be under. That'd be why. Let me look here quickly. Uh, Candy, just plain candy. Oh, trying to remember, and because there's FE is I like 3 or 4 different ones.
Right. Hippo is saying they have one called Candy Sugar. I'm assuming he means on ELR, but he doesn't know if that's the same thing.
That I'm not sure of if it's that or if it's on one of the other aliases instead of under FE. That's a possibility as well. But I don't see any candy in my bash, so if I have it, I have it under something else too. I keep trying to hit the dry wick. That's bad. So putting that away from me for a minute because I will do that. I've done it before. It sucks. Oh, by the way, I got news. VSO is going to do his 30-30-30 sale. He got back to me today. So that is happening. You get 30% off for $30 or more on the 30th for his birthday from VSO. If anybody doing any ordering from VSO, that'd be the day of the year to do it. Best sale of the year. It always has been. That's going on. Bull City sale started today too. 15% off with what was the code? I think you're paying attention. What was the code?
Hold on, I'm trying to remember. Let me look in my email because I don't remember.
15% off in Bull City too. They have a Halloween sale going on. Starts today, ends on the 31st.
All right, 15% off with code Spellbound15. And I will type that in chat as well.
And for those who know where to go, if you want some of our liquids, the code name Spooky for 20% off right now too. So there's a lot of sales going on. Save some money. Do it. There it is. Neil's got it. Spellbound 15's already got it in there. Perfect.
Yeah.
Save some money. Do it while you can. I don't blame you at all. We had to make some orders this week because we didn't have time to wait for the sale. So
I was typing out more than just the name though.
okay,
Ooh.
Neil beat you. That's okay. Neil's allowed to beat you. I can. Anyhow, it's a simple day. We just kind of do a couple mixes. Um, I was thinking
Woohoo!
myself what I haven't made in a while. I was just randomly going through flavors, and I saw, well, it wouldn't be my go-to unnecessarily, but I want to see how it turned out. So I made this gingerbread coffee cake. We'll go over the liquid segment when she's done with whatever she's doing. Gingerbread coffee cake. I use the red ginger from Wonder Flavors. Is one of the fairly newer flavors, not this year, but previous couple of years. At 1.5%. Medium was 2. I dropped it down a little bit because I haven't really mixed with it before, but if I remember correctly, there was a little bit of an off note back when it first came out. That could have steeped in after it sat, just as a flavoring. And then the coffee cake Wonder Flavors at 2% to kind of fill that out for the coffee. And then we got powdered donut Wonder Flavors at 1%, just enough to bring forward a little bit more texture and to give it a little bit of that icing quality because it should be like a powdered sugar to it. Super Sweet Pearl, I'm at a half. Full disclosure, I used 1%. Um, and then whipped cream SSA at 1% because it has whipped cream in the picture. So yeah, and right there's the actual recipe for it. It's right there if anyone's interested. Yeah. I mixed it up. I have not tried it yet. I'm about to try it on a fresh wick. And yeah, that's what I got going on. She did make us up something for liquids, so when she is ready, because she's busy at the moment. I was wrong about that being a fresh wick. I used it last night. What did I use that for? Find out in a second. It's wet.
I was making notes for myself for the order that came in while I was running
Uh,
around getting ready for the stream.
it's the strawberry.
How did you know they ordered the guava strawberry?
Huh? Ooh,
Oh, never mind.
I have no idea what the hell you're talking about.
The order that came in, they ordered the guava strawberry
I didn't know
cheesecake.
there was an order that came in, so
I just said there was.
I was busy trying to figure out what was on my wick. It's selective hearing. You got to work on it. So
Nice, Neil. So Liquid Dream segment. First of all,
let me
thank
throw it
you,
out.
V. What? Oh,
Yeah, throw it
Welcome
out.
to Liquid Dreams Drink of the Day. What tasty beverage are we going to consume this evening on the show? If there is a recipe for this beverage, link should be available at anadvocateforliberty.com.
Yeah, got to put up the segment already. But there you go. Why don't we put a bumper there? Go ahead.
so first off, thank you again, V8. We are having the creamy zero sugar coconut Dr. Peppers. And of course, with a coconut Dr. Pepper, we gotta mix it with coconut rum. Duh.
You can see it in the pot of my glass. It didn't mix through.
Neither did mine. Look at it.
Oh, look at mine. It's clear at the
Yeah,
bottom.
but I have a smaller glass, so yeah. Um, and then our coffee. And I gave Tim one of the blackberry ones because I have 2 of the coconut ones because he had 2 last night and I had 2 blackberry the other day. So now we're even back out.
The strawberry and cream one we had tried before. We didn't care for it. But the blackberry is really good. Blackberry's there. The cherry is there. This coconut one is really good, actually. I was skeptical of it,
And
to be
he
honest with
didn't think he was gonna like the coconut. He's like, I bet that's gonna be more you than me. But now he's like, I love the coconut, so I'm gonna have to fight for my share of them.
you. Oh, the coconut is good. It tastes like Flavora sweet coconut or something similar. It's got that really sweet, like almost mouthfeel to it. It's actually yum. It is quite yum. I would recommend that. And zero sugar, whatever. Not gonna affect our sugars anyway.
10 out of 10 would recommend.
Yep. But I gotta try this. I got enough of this off my wick. Ah, I'm curious on this. Like I said, I wasn't sure about the bread ginger. I'm gonna do a poly test. Don't worry, Polly, if you're watching. Do a poly test. Smells good. Tastes like it might need a little bit of a steep. You got those flavors that are kind of still not mingled, even off the knuckle. I'm tasting it. Although it don't taste bad off the shake, not at all. I think it's gonna steep out nicely. It's not bad off the shake. Yeah. So I'll put that in chat. I didn't put it in chat for anyone. Here we go. For anyone who's interested in that one, that actually not bad. And it is the season, you know, gingerbread houses and stuff like that. A lot of people like to do them for Halloween or Christmas. Our house is always Halloween ones growing up because we make them, you know, Halloween themed. No one ever ate it. Sometimes you get gingerbread cookies when you made that with the leftover batter. How we did it. Yeah, I could get behind that. I think the whipped cream was a nice touch too to kind of just smooth it out a little bit. That's the like I thought there were off notes originally in the flavoring, and I don't know if they're still there, if it's just covered up by the other, but I'm not really getting them. The powdered donut actually does take a couple days to kind of settle in all the way, do what I want it to do. Hey, Dirtle, how you doing? So yeah, like I said, today's an easy day. I just wanted to make something different, and that would have been a seldom never used. If Steve was here, he could remind me of that because I don't use the coffee cake much, and gingerbread. I think I've used it once before, maybe. It might have been someone else's recipe.
It
Of
might have been.
could have been. I think it might have even been a Rocky recipe, if I'm being honest. Most likely. Cranberry, lemon,
Right.
lime soda juice. Yep. And remember, if you get flavorings you don't really care for here, but they taste good, like maybe it'll taste good off the knuckle, but you don't like the way they made, and use them for other things. Use them in waters, sodas, coffees, teas, anything, foods. Um, that frosting she made there and the cake, oh, especially the frosting. Cake was good too. It was. I'll give you credit.
Like, I like the frosting so much that I just made myself some frosting instead of making myself a birthday cake.
These flavorings have multiple uses. And that actually is our saving grace. Because these flavors have multiple uses, we should be able to get them in the end, no problem, except for maybe border issues at the moment. See how that turns out in the end. Hey, Frank. Hey. Oh, it is. What's going on? Ponytail is touching my shoulder. It must have flopped over and turned sideways. Like, what's on my shoulder? Hey,
Do you recommend mixing Flavor grape at? Personally, I
before our
recommend you
grape,
taking it right in the garbage, but that's just me.
before our grape, is that the new one?
No,
No.
no,
Oh.
no, no, no. That's an old one.
Hmm.
But I have that common problem with that I do with all grapes that it tastes like Dynatap, so I don't like it.
Can't remember the flavor of grape. I know what it tastes like off the top. Look and see if I have it in any of my notes.
It's too bad Rocky's not here because he uses Fulvora a lot, a lot, a lot.
But he doesn't get the off notes we get as often either. We're picky, really picky.
I know, but he'd be good to ask about it because,
Mm-hmm. It would.
I even tried to summon him with milk and honey.
The other question is, what are you using it to do? Is it going to be your main grape? Are you using the back of grape? Because that makes a difference. Okay. Okay. Yes, I have had that. I have used it before. I've used it in a grape gum before. Ah, battery's dead already. Yay, that's lovely. Oh, as I drop another battery. Yeah. Cleaning off your desk, if you end up making a pile of batteries, you tend to knock some down. Don't worry, it's a AAA. Rechargeable, but AAA. Um,
I'm mixing a handful of Skittles as a profile, and the grape smells very much like the candy. Why I went with it. He said it's overpowering all other fruits, though.
yeah, I was gonna say if you're using it as a not, if you want other flavors to go through it, I'd probably drop it down to at
Love
least
to
1%.
Sharon.
At least down to 1%. It could be even 3/4 because if you're not trying to make it a main profile, no, if you just want to be part of at 2%, that will take over.
Oh yeah.
1.5% pretty much takes over. That one, if I remember, yeah, I need to double check on that too. And see some other notes on this. Check the LR notes. Yes, that's what I thought. Other people got the same thing. I thought I remembered that it kind of was between a grape and a grape syrup and a candy. It says juice, but if I remember correctly, it's like between a syrup and a candy for me. So it probably would fit the profile you're looking for. But yeah, you're probably gonna want to drop that down to 1% unless you want it to be a grape mix. And even then, grapes tend to be bullies, so you might need to drop it even lower. That's why I asked what you're doing with it, because if you're doing a grape forward thing, usually like stacking your grapes actually works better. And it depends on which direction you're going. You're trying to use the syrupy side of it, or if you're trying to use the candied side of it. Drop it to 0.5. Yeah, just start it at 0.5, and you can always raise it. It's a lot easier to raise it. You can't really drop it once you drop it. Unless you want a seriously grape note coming.
What is this email I just got? Some weird Dalton Beaver dude just placed an order or something?
Elton Beaver? Who's that? Oh, that's the guy who's #1 in chat. Okay, got it. Here,
Number
I think I
one.
don't I don't think he's #1 in the other
He's
two yet.
number one.
I think he's only #1 here though.
Um, so are you ready for me to go over my recipe really quick and
Whenever you are ready.
we'll get that order? Boom, 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 boom. Sure. So I did basic as a bitch. Brazilian coffee at Wonder Flavor at 1%, chocolate mousse SSA at 1.5, Cornish cream SSA at 1, Irish cream Flavora at 1, pumpkin spice Wonder Flavor at 1, pure pumpkin VSO at 5, and super sweet Perlum at 1.
Yeah, and leave that up and go back to recipe.
There's a picture.
Just
Anyway,
gotta add
before he starts dissecting, so it's going to be like a chocolate pumpkin coffee.
Oh, I only had one statement. How is that basic?
Well, it was gonna be just the coffee with the pumpkin and a cream, but then I decided I wanted to use the chocolate mousse and make it a chocolate pumpkin coffee.
Yeah,
But
that's
it's
super
not
super basic.
Tim, it's not basic because it's a basic recipe. It's basic as a bitch because I'm a basic bitch and I like pumpkin coffee. You're just mad because I bet mine is gonna be better than yours because I got the pure pumpkin in it, and that makes every pumpkin better.
Ah, no, my pumpkin creamy spiced pumpkin spiced coffee is supposed to be pumpkin spice, like you get from a bistro, not supposed to be like a creamy pumpkin, like a pumpkin, because that's not what you get.
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
everything's
I
pumpkin.
made my version of a pumpkin coffee.
Hi, Dalton. What do I want?
Oh,
Surf
it's
and turf,
because I
surf
said
and
you
turf,
just ordered.
surf and turf. Actually, I've been doing. We did do surf and turf over the last few days. My brother sent some salmon, some pike, and some a lot of venison. So that's what we've been eating the last few days. been doing a lot of surfing here. What I had for breakfast, venison steak, the fried potatoes, and sliced hot fried potatoes. That was a good breakfast. And yes, breakfast was only a few hours ago.
Well, we only got up at like 2
Well, that's what I
and
was
you it was closer to 3 by the time you really started
uh,
moving around.
going to mention why. It's that time of year. Reach out to people, check on them, make sure they're doing okay. It is that time of year when people are going through a lot. It make a big difference if you check on them. Sometimes they'll answer and respond. You have a little chat back and forth. Other times you won't. But every time, at least they know someone's there who cares. That matters. Makes a difference. So, yeah, it's that time of year. 36. Oh, wow. Yeah, Neil, I haven't ordered from. I go back and forth between 18650 battery store and IMR batteries, but yes, I have ordered from both. We've ordered from both. Yeah. Of course, they're trying to talk to me about now. Now they're trying to contact me from the UK. Well, that's it. I'm live right now.
Dude, they know that we have a live at 7 our time on Tuesdays and Saturdays.
Yeah, they've been traveling all day. But yeah, our liquids, our concentrates made it to the UK today. They got them in, so that is happening very soon. I know that there will be an announcement before the end of the week, official announcement. So there we go. Oh, that's why I have them all separated the way I do on the desk, and I'm using different colors to separate them because they're married batteries. Even my quads for my Titan mod
I
quad
have
batteries
2
are
sets
married.
of purple wrap batteries for my Republic and 2 sets of green wrap batteries for each of my other 2 mods.
And I have just 2 sets for now for the Titan that are all 4 married batteries each. Hate it when one dies before the rest because that screws up the whole thing, and then I have to go get more batteries. No, it's not just you. You're supposed to
No.
do that.
Like, I
You
have
should.
1 set that has a clear wrap, and I have those and the 1 set green set for 1 mod, and that way I know I
I
don't
got
ever get them fucked up
orange,
and mixed up.
light green, dark green, black. Right now, I got a set of regular greens with a white top, separated by a set of double A's. Then I got orange. Then I got my quad greens. Yeah, yeah. So when they get charged, I'll get charged in that exact order.
And obviously,
And
this one, it's like all the batteries are for that because they're 21700s, and I only have 2 pair.
I got through all them last night. But yeah, just I wish I had bought that 8-bay battery charger at this point because I never expected to need it so bad. I also got a couple. Yeah, see, I got. You know what I mean here? A lighter green and the darker green. I can keep them separated. I'm yeah, OCD about that because it matters. It seriously matters. It's dangerous not to do that way.
Dude,
I know it drives me nuts. Hungry Hippo, do
especially because
not
he
mention
doesn't
it.
have married sets, he just has batteries, and he just randomly fucking grabs them and puts them
Mm.
together. It's like, dude, no. No, 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 no. No. Bad Nick. No. Bad. Like freezing cotton level insane? Damn.
Mm.
Alright, so I have everything written down for that now.
I love Nick, I really do, but there are things he does. Uh, The cruddy
What?
grossness on some of his retro vapes is no unforgivable.
Yeah, Nick.
Cotton wastage doesn't drive me as nuts, but it is pretty significant at times. Uh, Not listening to chat when I mean, no joke. Steve actually does do a lot of these RDAs, RTAs. Has there's a few others that have multiple times, many times built these same ones, and then sometimes it's just common sense and he'll go his own way. It's entertaining. I think that's part of the factor, but at the same time, like when it comes to the batteries part and stuff like that, in certain situations, making pipe bombs on a live show is not exactly what you want to do. Just saying. Good person. That's what matters. Uh, yeah, that's why it's one of the reasons why I bought the multicolor pack battery wraps. The same reason. Plus Stan Tenacious TX. He sent some when he sent my Dreamer stack and the Dreamer clutch for me to review. And that's yeah. When he sent that, he sent some battery wraps. He sent her a battery like drop thingy, which I printed myself up one too because they actually work nicely.
Oh, he sent you one.
I didn't. I printed mine in gold.
Oh,
He didn't send me one. No, he sent you one. But I found the design to print it on myself because actually it does work nice. That's on the other desk. Now that's for singles. That's for tube max only. I use that. Grabbing one out and you're only like when Nick does his, pull them out of it. What drives me nuts too is you put dead batteries or half dead batteries back in the drawer instead of putting them on the charger, topping them off. No. I do recommend her heat gun I got for her for the seals for the bottles. That thing works excellent for battery wraps. Really does. There's some battery wraps that are a little bit thinner that we have because you know how sometimes some tubes won't take a battery wrap, it's too thick, or some mods won't. Uh, for the thinner wraps that you can easily overheat and it puts a hole in them constantly, that does a good job of not doing that. I send them into her when I have to do that. I never did get myself one. I send. I don't think there's much else to actually go over today, so we could actually just start the after show fairly early.
we could.
We could do that. It doesn't have to be a long show because it is just mixing that. I made that gingerbread coffee cake. It is nice. I like it. Um, Off the shake, which I wasn't sure because I just mixed that up while the music was going. I finished mixing it. So it's a fresh mix. Um, I think it's going to benefit in a few days because that powdered donut takes a few days to really kick in that full like powdered kind of one-on-one powdered sugar effect when you use it that way. It really takes a day or two to kick in just right. And that's what I'm tasting is that weirdness it's got at first. It's the only off note I'm getting out of it. Other than that, it does taste like a coffee cake with a slight ginger note, which is what I wanted. That's what the recipe's called for. The real recipe.
Cool.
Wait, what? I've seen that name before, but I don't know where, since I couldn't tell you. I hope not.
He used to be in Hope's Instagram lives a lot.
Yes, that's it. I knew I recognized that name. Same thing, Neil. With the exception of when I cleaned my desk, obviously I had too many put in charger, so that's why they're all stacked in a row, very neatly and organized.
So, not that she watches us anymore, but in case she does, happy birthday, Hope, because her birthday was yesterday.
Oh, that's right. It was birthday hope. I'll send her a message. I completely spaced it with everything. This week's been crazy. So yeah, check around. Let us know. Send. Hope not. Hope that everything's okay. But that time of year too, like I said, reach out to people you haven't heard from. No struggle.
You got to order some shed time from Cali. Psh, my shed time's from right up the road. And all I got to do is be like, hey, Baby Claus, what's up? How you doing, buddy? Here's a gift bag for you.
All right. So yeah, we'll get out of here and let you guys come in if you want to come in and join the after show. As always, the only real rule is to be respectful and kind to each other. That's it. It.
Okay, that's a good
Uh,
deal. They don't ship here though.
cool.
Element has a special on the Grim Green R3s right now for like $38.
Yeah, they do not ship here, sadly. Nobody does.
That reminds me, you didn't call the hospital today, did you? You were supposed
Oh
to call
no,
to
you
see.
never remind me.
That's not always my job.
Well, that is your job. My job is to keep track of
For
finances.
appointment.
Yeah. All right. So if anyone wants to come in the after show, come on in and hang out for a little while. And actually, usually wants to be quite a while. After shows last a long time. So if you don't get in right away or you see this a little bit late, if the link works, we're still in there.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Yeah. All right. So good night, everybody. Have a good one. I know it's a short show, but I mean, that's all I want to do is just, I want to try this. I want to make a gingerbread. But I didn't want plain gingerbread because personally, I think they're kind of one note and boring for me personally. So I made a gingerbread coffee cake to make it a little different. See how they went together? I think it worked well.
And I have a whole bunches of work to do now. And
Good.
Tim has a little.
Oh, you?
A maple cream bar.
Mm, mm. I gotta make myself another bottle too.
So you
All
need
right.
2 blue bottles. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Oh, by the way, yes, if you do know where to go, yes, 500s on almost everything is in stock. Everything but 2 flavors.
Including the pumpkin pecan
True.
cheesecake.
All right. Good night, everybody. I'll see you in the after show. There's the link right there. Have a good one. Enjoy and be safe. And if you do need to reach out because you're dealing with stuff, 988 is always an option, but there's also plenty of people, including my Discord, Break the Stigma, for the unity that actually, it may seem quiet, but if anyone's dealing with something, there's always someone there quick to respond around the clock. All right, everybody. Good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Shadows creeping, but I won't fade. Fight the dark like a renegade. Chains of sorrow I'll rip away. Ain't no storm that I can't outstay. Rise up, stand tall, don't let it win. When the weight's too heavy, let the fight begin. Reach out to the light when it's closing in. Don't let the dark pull you deep within. Cold nights try to steal my breath, but I won't dance with the hands of death. I'll break the silence, shout it loud. The pain won't own me, I'm unbowed. Feel the beat in my chest like thunder. I'm alive, yeah, I'm tearing asunder. Hands reach out when I start to stumble. No shame in the fall, just rise from the rubble. Rise up, stand tall, don't let it win. When the weight's too heavy, let the fight begin. Reach out to the light when it's closing in. Don't let the dark pull you deep within. Through the haze I see a spark ignite, a flicker of hope in the endless night. A voice that whispers you're not alone. Together we'll fight till the dawn is shown. Rise up, stand tall, don't let it win. When the weight's too heavy, let the fight begin. Reach out to the light when it's closing in. Don't let the dark pull you Through the haze I see a spark ignite, a flicker of hope in the endless night, a voice that whispers you're not alone. Together we'll fight till the dawn is shown.